Hello. Uh, Today I'm just going to be going over a game I'm working on right now, and I got this idea from a coworker, so I am trying to make a roguelike bingo. And so here is just kind of what I've got done so far. It's more of a prototype of the game. It doesn't have any like the roguelike features yet, but it's got a working bingo loop. So we'll test it out and I'll show you how it works. Okay, so the main menu screen here. Once it actually loads, it's taking a second. Cool. There's no audio yet, so it's going to be just me talking, I guess. But anyway, here we go. So far, none of the other buttons work. Start button does. You can press it. It's going to pull up the kind of gameplay scene. Eventually, I want it to be. I'd been toying around with ideas of either the balls have special modifiers that you use for your bingo board, or there's relics, something close to like, say, Balatro. But after thinking about it for a while, I like the idea of your dauber being something that get you like upgrade and it does different things. But anyway, here's kind of the gameplay loop. It You push call, it'll draw so many balls. Right now it's set to 5 per call. I I can make it up to 10 because I think comfortably you can show 10 balls on the screen without too much real estate. And you look at your balls, you look at the numbers, you see if you got pair. It will only let you click on ones that you have. And you call the next. I was also contemplating doing this in a way that does automatically DAUBs for you, or like checks the board for you. The reason I decided not to is more of a because I'm going to be using special DAUBs or special like checkers or whatever. There might be one that will click like a 2x2 square, so you can technically click ones that you didn't actually draw, but it'll help you complete your bingo faster. It's just like ideas that I've been toying with. I'm not 100% sure what the final game is going to look like. I just wanted to get a prototype done, and I'm gonna finish one kind of round here. It'll let you draw indefinitely until you run out of balls. You can strategically skip um, checking boxes, and that I think could be a strategy later. So, say if you had the 5, the 58, and the 23 or the 64, and you skipped until you got the 36, so you can get 2 bingos in a row. I think that's an option that could get you net you more points, but that's up to the player to decide, because if the ball passes and you don't click on it, then you lose the chance to click, because you can only click balls that are currently visible on the shelf is what I'm calling it right now. So let's keep going. Here. And it's gonna take the full draw to get one. That was the other reason why I was so kind of ideas I was coming up with is you get say 4 calls, so you can call a total of 20 balls. The problem is the probability of you actually getting a bingo is very low. As you can see, I've already done 9 times and I still don't have a bingo. So I think it would be very difficult to balance the game around that. So I think kind of the options I have here is you get a call until you get the bingo. And the points will probably go down every call you do, that, or like your total points will go down. So it benefits you to get a bingo faster by using modifiers. But there we go, we got a bingo. You get 10 points per box, and then a ×2 multiplier for the bingo, and that can get modified later. The shop doesn't work, but if you click shop, you can go to the next round, which the points go up, kind of like the Balatro loop. I haven't balanced this points, but right now this one would be possible. The very next round, round 2, would be impossible to get enough points based off of how I have this set up now. But that's it for like gameplay demonstration. Like I said, I am working on a way to eventually have the daubers control how you play rather than trying to do the balls, because I had come up with this idea of printing a number on all the balls, having a opaque background or a transparent background, and then each ball would have like a design on it to indicate what bonus it does. The problem with that is your board only pulls 25 tiles. There's 75 different balls that you start off with. The probability of you getting the ball that you want and having that tile on your card is very limited. So I think this is a better way to handle balancing that way. That also helped me come up with the name of the game, which is based off of this little dauber. And that's kind of what you do. Like you get modifiers to this dauber, and that's the idea, at least. Yeah. So this is kind of a dev journal here, just to keep track of progress of this game. Another project I was working on is a attempt at doing a turn-based tactics roguelike, kind of inspired by Final Fantasy Tactics or like Disgaea, but permadeath and more procedurally generated maps rather than hand-drawn maps. I'm just really struggling with how to incorporate the procedurally generated while doing elevation and maps. Or yeah, well, anyway, yeah. All right, that's it. Thanks if you actually watched this. If not, it's mainly just for me, so I know I can keep track of my progress. Anyway,